now, one of the trucker convoys is making its way through Wisconsin. What supporters of the convoy are hoping the truckers can achieve. Plus, a Memorial High School student is under arrest for making false 911 calls. And the Dane County Sheriff's Office continuing to look for answers in the murder of Father Alfred Coons 24 years later. This is News 3 now at 6. Thank you for joining us. We start with the weather. Temperatures could get up to 60 degrees in some places tomorrow, but storms are also on the horizon. Let's now check your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
Some storms possible for tomorrow, also some steady showers and maybe some ice and snow for areas well north of Dane County. Looking at our Doppler track right now, things are fairly quiet throughout most of the state, but for tomorrow there is a slight risk for severe weather for our westernmost counties. That extends mostly into Iowa for tomorrow, but that line of storms coming through in the late afternoon and evening could pack a bit of a punch. Right now we have winter weather advisories in effect for Juneau and Adams counties. It extends up to the north for tonight and Saturday morning. Ice storm warnings for Eau Claire and Rhinelander, or we could be dealing with quite a mixed precipitation event for us on the roads overnight and early Saturday. We're at 34 right now in Madison, 36 in Janesville, and 39 in Boscowell. With a mostly cloudy sky overhead, those temperatures won't drop tonight. We'll actually steadily warm up as we look ahead to tomorrow morning, starting the day off close to 40, with afternoon highs landing near 60. So a mild spring-like afternoon expected. Showers and thunderstorms really building up for us in the late afternoon and evening. And behind that, it gets cooler, bringing in some flurry chances for late Sunday night and light snow possibly on Monday. We'll take a closer look at the timing for tomorrow's storms in just a few minutes.
Right now, truckers taking part in the Freedom Convoy are passing through parts of Wisconsin. Law enforcement officials say two separate groups are merging together in Oakdale. News 3 Now's Tahalil Mohadeen is live near Portage. Tahalil?
Well, it started with just a few dozen people, but right now there are hundreds of them. And as you can see and hear, they're pretty eager for that Freedom Convoy to make their way here. Now, they've been sporting American flags on their cars, filling the parking lot and lining the nearby road where the convoy is expected to come through. They say they're here to speak out against government control, particularly around COVID mandates, masking, and vaccines. They also say while masking mandates are on their way out across the country, many people's lives have already been affected, with some losing their jobs. Now, the truckers themselves are expected to arrive at any moment, 75 for each convoy. They'll spend the night here in Portage before making their way or continuing on their journey to the nation's capital.
Tahalil, thank you. The Madison School District says a student was found carrying a BB gun at Madison Memorial High School today. The security team was tipped off about the student around noon. After being questioned by staff, the student admitted to having the gun. Madison police were already on scene due to ongoing threats at the school all week. The gun was not loaded. Meanwhile, Madison police say they've arrested a Madison Memorial student for making multiple false 911 calls this week. The student was arrested on 2 counts of misuse of 911 after allegedly calling the number twice this week, claiming he could see the outline of a gun in another student's backpack. At this time, it is unclear if the student was involved in other threats made at the school this week. News 3 Now will not report further threats unless there is a disruption in the school day. Police say there is no connection between this case and the BB gun incident. We've been asking the same question for nearly a quarter century now. Who would murder a priest and why? Well, tonight we're no closer to getting those answers, but the Dane County Sheriff's Office hopes the annual reminder generates just one tip that helps to finally crack one of the area's oldest cold cases. Brett Hamilton joins us now with more on his conversation with Dane County's sheriff today.
Charlotte Sheriff Baird says his entire department is still committed to bringing justice to this case. It's one that has frustrated detectives over the years and one that the sheriff believes deserves closure. This building may have changed a bit in 24 years, but the Dane County Sheriff's commitment to figuring out what happened inside has not.
It's important that the community knows that this is still an active and ongoing investigation.
An investigation that started on this date back in 1998. St. Michael's School, the scene of a horrible crime. That morning, a teacher found Father Alfred Kuntz dead near his living quarters. His throat had been cut, possibly after a struggle. Now, there have been tips and leads, but in the 8,766 days since, not a single arrest. Dane County Sheriff Kelvin Barrett is hoping to change that.
It is important for us to continue to uncover the leads that are provided, to take tips as they come in, and continue to investigate this completely as if it happened yesterday. And that's the urgency that we have for this investigation.
Advances in technology may help. Someone even created a Father Kuntz Twitter page back in 2018, resharing information and pleading with anyone to come forward.
I can guarantee you that as the Dane County Sheriff, we will continue to put all of our efforts and resources to bringing justice to the Kuntz family and allowing them some closure in this horrible incident.
Over the years, theories have bubbled up, many shared on that Twitter account. But in the end, Barrett is putting his faith in an age-old police mindset that has consistently been proven true.
One tip, just one, away from solving this case. And that is out there, and it's going to come.
If you have any tips that you'd like to share regarding this case, call the Dane County Sheriff's tip line at 608-284-6900.
Brad, thank you. The Dane County Board of Supervisors is voting in favor of adding $16 million toward the jail consolidation project. This is in addition to the project's original $150 million budget due to the rising cost of construction. This will continue Sheriff Kelvin Barrett's goal of closing the county building and Ferris Center and build a new 6-story facility. Originally, the project was $24 million over budget, but after combing through several different proposals, the county board settled on $16 million worth of additional funds in a compromise.
The key is for us to communicate, collaborate, and compromise and identify what are things that we can do and give on both ends to satisfy that need and get us to our ultimate goal, which is having a safe, humane, and rehabilitative facility here in Dane County.
Sheriff Barrett called last night's talk with the board a great discussion. He's proud of how both sides came to an agreement and believes the project is on the right path. The Sauk County Sheriff's Office says it believes alcohol was a factor in a single vehicle crash this morning that claimed the life of the driver. It happened in the area of County Road GG, east of County Road G in the township of Bear Creek. First responders found a 2006 Chevrolet Impala suspended in the tree line on the south side of the road. A 51-year-old man from Hill Point was flown to University Hospital in Madison, where he was pronounced dead. Police say a man was arrested overnight after being found inside a running truck and having a blood alcohol content more than 3 times the legal limit. An employee of the company where the man was parked called police at around 1:30 in the morning. Police say the man had a BAC of .289 at the time they arrived and gave them a fake name when they first encountered him. He was arrested on tentative charges of trespassing, obstructing, and bail jumping. The U.S. has set up a deconfliction line of communication directly with Russia to avoid any misunderstandings as Moscow's war on Ukraine rages on. The UN Security Council held an emergency meeting this morning after Russia took control of Europe's largest nuclear power plant. Heavy shelling sparked a brief fire, but there are no reports of radiation escaping.
We've just witnessed a dangerous new escalation that represents a dire threat to all of Europe and the world.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said today the Biden administration is still working to determine whether Russia's actions at the nuclear power plant and other civilian buildings meet the legal definition of war crimes. Earlier this week, the International Criminal Court announced it has opened investigations into Russia's invasion of Ukraine. A local bake shop is showing its support for the people of Ukraine by selling pastries and donating part of the funds to relief efforts. Starting today and ending on March 17th, Bloom Bake Shop in Madison is selling a traditional Jewish pastry, Hamentashen, and donating 70% of the proceeds to support the nonprofit Polish Humanitarian Action. The pastry comes in 2 varieties, apricot and raspberry. Bloom Bake Shop on Monroe Street opens at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. UW Health and the UW School of Medicine are receiving a $5.5 million award from the Bernard Osher Foundation to bring integrative health to more in the community. Integrative health is an approach to healthcare focused on all aspects of a person's life that influence their wellness and makes use of a wide variety of tools to manage symptoms and foster health. The approach to healthcare still gives room for medications and surgeries when needed, but also includes other tools like nutrition, mindfulness, working on healthy relationships, and more. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, an annual film festival is returning this weekend. What the films will be covering this year and where you'll be able to watch them. Plus, a dream project becomes reality. See the new art exhibit that's turning the Chazen Museum of Art into a prairie. Stay with us.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk so they can actually see how this works. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home. I had the timer on, and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is wholly words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing, or just when you want to like get rid of the bags and
Yeah.
you would
I mean,
your morning routine?
It absolutely could be a daily thing, but the way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. Apply it underneath your eyes, fine line wrinkles, forehead lines. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome back. The annual Luna Fest Film Festival is back this weekend. It is happening today through Sunday and sponsored by Zonta Madison Foundation. You can enjoy 8 short films that are by and for women right from your own home. The fundraiser has a goal of empowering women in Dane County. This year's stories are told from a variety of perspectives that champion women and gender non-conforming individuals, highlighting their aspirations, accomplishments, resilience, strength, and connection.
Really encourage people to have a watch party, gather your friends and family and watch the films and then discuss the issues.
You have until Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock to watch the films online. Tickets are $25 for adults and $15 for students. Zonta Club of Madison is committed to empowering women in the Madison area by providing educational scholarships, grants to deserving women, and financial support to local organizations that share the same mission. More information can be found on channel3000.com. Well, it's not often that you can walk through a field of prairie plants while in the middle of a college campus, but that is essentially what a brand new installation at the Chazen Museum of Art is offering you. Suspended landscapes, threaded drawings, features woven depictions of native Wisconsin prairie plants on a massive scale, draped from the ceiling in the Alveum Building's Page Court. Created by Toronto-based textile artist Mcculver, the installation is her largest project ever.
So with this piece, what's really amazing and special to me is that you can see the piece from the first, second, and third floor. So you really do get that feeling like you're inside the work at different heights.
Comprised of 60 draping curtains that drift through the space, each individual curtain took 2 to 3 days to complete using her unique threading process. The installation can be viewed from March 11th through September 11th. Still ahead, the DNR is giving ice fishermen a deadline on when they'll have to bring in their ice shanties. Plus, helping students with their well-being. How one IT instructor's dog is making an impact during classes. And the weekend is looking pretty nice, but could we see some snow next week? Dana has your complete forecast when we come back.
The Lynx device stops reflux by using magnets to strengthen the muscle at the end of the esophagus, and this prevents acid from flowing from the stomach back into the esophagus.
Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Steinhoffel's biggest President's Day sale has been extended. There's still time to save big. Start with 35 to 55% off throughout the entire store. And then get great bonus buys, like this accent chair, now just $99. A swivel bar stool, only $2.99. Beauty Rest Queen mattress, just $3.99. This queen bed, only $7.99. All this and so much more. Steinhoffel's biggest President's Day sale ever has been extended. Relax, it's Steinhoffel's.
At ADP, we understand business today looks nothing like it did yesterday. While it's more unpredictable, its possibilities are endless. From paying your people from anywhere to supporting your talent everywhere. We use data-driven insights to design HR solutions and services to help businesses of all size work smarter today so they can have more success tomorrow.
After a serious crash with a semi-truck, everything can change instantly. Your future, your family's future, your quality of life. That's why knowledge and results matter in big truck cases. And not all law firms have the know-how or the resources to handle these complicated cases. At Gruber's Law Offices, we have the experience it takes to make sure you're protected. And there's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber's Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab, General Surgeon at Stoughton Health. If you suffer from reflux, please join us for our upcoming seminar on the Lynx device, a new and innovative treatment to stop reflux.
Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
A Western Technical College instructor is searching for answers to improve the well-being of her students. And as Jordan Fremstead found out, her four-legged partner's presence in the classroom is already making an impact.
We're going to get started because I want to respect and honor everybody's time here.
Students attend school in plenty of ways.
For the next 3 weeks, you're going to be able to practice interviewing.
Whether virtual or in person, Western's Cindy Prindle passes her knowledge to the next wave of technology experts.
We're still on the cusp of like being normal, if there is such a thing as normal.
One way.
He's so mellow.
Prindle provides peace.
Good boy.
In the midst of society's rat race, is with the presence of her trained therapy dog, Murphy.
And that adds some normalcy to the classroom.
Murphy connects with students through his actions.
And he'll recognize one of his students in the classroom.
Students who struggle need no words for Murphy to understand.
And he'll walk over and he'll pick up on that and he'll sense that.
Oh yeah, that's great. You know, de-stresses a bit, you know.
Sam O'Neill can relate.
He's a professional at what he does.
Even students who learn from a webcam can't help but feel Murphy's attendance.
It definitely helps me.
Prindle wants to find solutions to improve students' well-being.
Therapy dogs are meant to be petted. He's a part of a study right now.
She is collecting data, 2 years worth, to understand dogs like Murphy and their true impact on people's mental wellness.
He kind of follows me around when I walk around the classroom.
Data that so far shows promise, but her eyes tell her more.
People are happy. It's noticeable.
Dogs like Murphy exist outside the classroom in a variety of professions.
I have physicians in the classroom with dogs, bringing therapy dogs into their units.
All the way to district attorneys for various counties falling in love with this therapy.
Isn't that the truth, Alex? Right?
For Prindle, this is all so personal.
It means a lot to me because it starts internally. You know, we all have things that we deal with, including myself.
She wants to keep this conversation alive.
He's been doing this a long time, 5 years, and it's been nothing but love like this.
Perhaps improving a student's day so they can focus on their goals.
It helps them be the best version of themselves possible.
one of many ways. Those goals become achievements, and cities become better communities.
Spring-like temperatures are on the way tomorrow, but so is the rain. Here's Dana with a complete look at your forecast.
All a mixed bag of spring for us tomorrow. Showers and storms and possibly even some light snow for the northern portion of the state. Right now, the showers brewing off to the west. As we look ahead to our overnight hours into Saturday morning, a warm front lifts over, bringing our breeze in from the south and helps our temperatures climb overnight. Temps will be close to 40 around daybreak tomorrow. Afternoon high temperatures climbing close to 60 degrees for us throughout southern Wisconsin. Notice we'll have some light showers early in the day, but it's not until late in the afternoon and evening that the threat for strong thunderstorms really ramps up for us. Right along that line, coming through that cold front boundary, passing through in the late evening, that's when we have the potential to see some really strong wind gusts and possibly some heavy rainfall at times. This all moves off to the east on Sunday and turns into a dry day for us on Sunday. Our severe weather potential mainly anchored and focused over Iowa, maybe our western counties seeing some stronger wind gusts and some heavier rainfall tomorrow as this does come through. As far as the timing goes, do plan on a few raindrops early in the day. We'll see some light showers for us early Saturday morning. Again, temperatures near 40 right around daybreak. In the afternoon, highs will be close to 60. It's a little more like May with our temperatures and the rain setup building in the late afternoon for us. By about 3-4 o'clock, we see showers and thunderstorms along the western counties. This continues through the evening. That main line bringing the biggest potential for strong thunderstorms passes through later in that 9 to about midnight block for southern Wisconsin. Behind this, we're planning on a cooler day for Sunday and a dry day for Sunday as all that moisture moves off to the east. High temperatures on Sunday will land in the low 40s. Rainfall totals generally under an inch, about a half of an inch to 3/4 of an inch for much of the area northwest of Dane County, lesser amounts to the southeast of Dane County. So it is going to be an event that is going to lead to a little moisture accumulation. Remember, the ground's still frozen in a lot of spots, so it could lead to some flooding and, at least in my house, more muddy paw prints scattered around. As we look ahead to Friday and Saturday, again, rain for southern Wisconsin, but note that to the north we have a wintry mix and snow potential. In fact, ice storm warnings extending from Eau Claire through Rhinelander. They'll start seeing that mix building in tonight, and for early Saturday, winter weather advisories for Juneau and Adams County overnight. Highs tomorrow will be close to 60. It's going to be breezy outside and very mild. Behind this, in our 6 to 10 day outlook, a cool trend, very below average, very likely will be trending below average for us as we look ahead to the end of next week. And the low 40s for Sunday. It'll be dry for Sunday with light snow expected Sunday night into Monday, sunshine for Tuesday and for Wednesday. By the back half of next week, some light snow possible late Tuesday into Friday, and that snow chance cools us down heading into next weekend. Afternoon high temperatures back to the 20s and overnight lows expected to fall back down to the single digits.
Well, with the warmer temperatures in the forecast, the DNR is reminding people that they only have a handful of days left to get their ice fishing shanties off state waterways. Ice shanties that are not removed daily need to be removed from all state waters by March 15th. Shanties on inland waters in our area need to be off the ice by this Sunday. People can still go ice fishing after those dates, though. Portable shanties must be moved off the ice when they aren't being used and at the end of each day.
And coming up in sports, it will be a senior day celebration against Nebraska for the Badgers. Why Brad Davison says it's going to be an emotional Sunday. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's the big snack sale, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. 24 packs of Pepsi products, just $8.99. Little Bites, 2 for $5. And Chex Mix, Bugles, or Gardettos, just 99 cents. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
When you need a paint to fit your lifestyle, Menards has got you covered. From protecting against this, or covering this, to refinishing this, we have a paint for you. You also need it in this color or even this color. We can do that. Stop in and talk to one of our paint professionals to make your colors come to life. Right now at Menards, DuraClean Interior Kitchen and Bath Semi-Gloss Paint is $21.99 after rebates.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources.
At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Hi, everyone. The roller coaster of weather begins this weekend. The chance of severe thunderstorms arrives Saturday with temperatures in the 60s before the cold and chances for snow returns. Your certified most accurate forecast Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
It's the big snack sale, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Frito-Lay party-size snacks, 3 for $11. Goldfish crackers, 3 for $5. And Cheez-Its, 2 for $5. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
When a local man lost close to $250,000 of his retirement savings to scammers, our Call for Action team helped recover every penny.
It does happen to a lot of people.
Leah Linscheid breaks down the steps to take so it doesn't happen to you. Sunday at 10.
You could say Brad Davison is a senior day veteran. This is Brad last year when we thought would be his final home game, receiving his framed jersey from Greg Yard. Turns out he gets to celebrate senior day again. This Sunday, the Badgers will honor him, Chris Vogt, and Carter Higginbottom before Wisconsin's game against Nebraska. That will be Davison's for sure final game at the Kohl Center, and it's definitely going to be an emotional one.
It's kind of hard to put those emotions away now because that Sunday's coming faster and faster. Man, I just get overwhelmed with gratitude for, obviously the Big Ten championships, the wins and losses, but really just for the people that I've got the opportunity to, experience and develop relationships with over the last 5 years.
The Edgewood boys hockey team entered the state tournament on a roll. Their last loss, December 30th. Since then, it's been 14 games and 14 wins. And it just so happens that the Crusaders get to face the last team to beat them. Edgewood taking on Notre Dame in the Division I state semifinals. And they had a great first period thanks to J.J. Weebush. No score in the first. Cody Menzel flips it back to Weebush, and the senior lights the lamp to put the Crusaders on the board. Then later in the first, Edgewood on a power play, and Weebush rips one right into the back of the net to make it 2-0. Edgewood goes on to win 3-1. They'll face Hudson tomorrow at 2:30 in the Division I state final. The Wisconsin men's hockey team opening up Big Ten tournament play against Notre Dame right now. Badgers looking to keep their season alive and do something they haven't done on the road this season and win 2 games. The best of 3 series continues tomorrow in South Bend. We'll have highlights of tonight's game at 10. And don't forget, you can watch the UW women take on Ohio State in the final face-off semifinals tomorrow at 4 on TVW. Wisconsin has won 5 of the last 7 WCHA tournament titles.
There's a lot of stuff happening here.
A lot of stuff, a lot of hockey.
Yeah. Well,
keeps me busy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Keeps you
out of trouble.
Hey.
You know.
Final check.
We are expecting showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, guys, so we'll keep an eye on the radar late in the day especially.
All right, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.